Do you know how the stock market regulated in India? First of all, let's discuss why this topic is in news. According to data from the National Stock Exchange, NSE, there are 1.2 crore active investors in India. And recently, the Supreme Court has requested the Indian regulatory body, the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, and the government to provide information on the current regulations in place to safeguard investors from market instability. You must have heard about stock market a lot of times, but do you know? What exactly is this? Let's explore together. A stock exchange is a floor or platform that houses a market where buyers and sellers convene to trade stocks during specific hours of business days. As per the SEBI's official website, there are 7 stock exchanges in India, and more than 25 stock exchanges have been provided exit in the past, but most of the trading in the Indian stock market takes place on its 2 stock exchanges, the Bombay Stock Exchange or BSE and the National Stock Exchange or NSE. The BSE has been in existence since 1875. The NSE, on the other hand, was founded in 1992 and started trading in 1994. Now, you might be wondering, who regulates the stock market in India? That's where the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, comes in. SEBI sets the legal framework and regulates all entities interested in operating in the market. The Securities Contracts Regulation Act or SCRA has empowered SEBI to recognize and regulate stock exchanges and commodity exchanges in India. So, what role does SEBI play in curbing market volatility? Well, while SEBI doesn't interfere to prevent market volatility, exchanges have circuit filters to prevent excessive volatility. But SEBI can direct stock exchanges to stop trading, totally or selectively. It can also prohibit entities or persons from buying, selling or dealing in securities, from raising funds from the market and being associated with intermediaries or listed companies. To ensure that the stock market is fair and safe for everyone, SEBI has put in place several laws and regulations. These include the Securities and Exchange Board of India Act, 1992, SEBI Act, Securities Contracts Regulation Act, 1956, SCRA, Companies Act, 2013, Depositories Act, 1996, and Insider Trading Regulations, 2015. SEBI also has safeguards against fraud, such as the prohibition of fraudulent and unfair trade practices regulations and the prohibition of insider trading regulations. Violations of these regulations can lead to penalties, including disgorgement of ill-gotten gains. If you ever feel that a decision made by SEBI or the stock exchanges is unfair, you can make an appeal to the Securities Appellate Tribunal, SAT, comprising 3 members. And if you're still not satisfied, you can take your appeal to the Supreme Court. So there you have it, folks. The stock market may seem complex, but with the right regulations in place, it can be a fair and safe place for investors to exchange capital. You can study the complete details of all the recent news in the Current Affairs course on EduRev.